Hello, party people, and welcome to day 6 of 100 Days of Pop. I'm Joe Cox, the creator of Pop Marketer. You're awesome. And today we're going to be talking about goldfish. We're not going to be talking about goldfish, but we're going to be talking about a little stat that has snuck into the toolboxes and decks and presentations over the last 3 or 4 years of marketers everywhere. And it's time to get rid of, it's time to disband. And that is the stat that the human's attention span has now gone down to 6 seconds, and that our attention span is now shorter than goldfish. Great headline. Very powerful thing to put in a deck. It sounds kind of right. It sounds right because of the speed of our feed and the amount of content that we bring in on a daily basis. It sounds like it could be right. But I'm here to tell you, it's good old fashioned buzzword bingo, nonsensical marketing bullshit. So, a couple of shout outs really quick to the people that inspired this day of pop, and that is one, Ferris Jakob for writing a killer piece in Work, talking specifically about the goldfish myth. And number two is a presentation I saw at this year's Content Marketing World, which was awesome, by the way. Andrew Davis, big inspiration. Can't wait to see more of your stuff in the future. So let's break it down a little bit. The headlines read this, that now a new study finds that a human's attention is now 6 seconds. That is less attention than a goldfish has. And the premise behind this really hints to this idea that technology and social media has stunted our brains and shrunk our ability to pay attention to things in such a way that now we have been dumbed down to the attention spans of a goldfish, right above like the fruit fly, I think. So where does this come from, and what evidence do they have behind it? It actually comes from a research paper put on by an arm of Microsoft that is in charge of their digital advertising. Hmm. So advertising is completely different, and our want and our capacity to want to spend time with something that is advertising that is interrupting something that we actually want to pay attention to is much different than saying our entire attention spans have now been shrunk down to 6 seconds. The other part of that, which was completely different part of research, was that fish's attention spans were like 7 or 8 seconds, and total bullshit as well. It's really their working memory that is shortened, not their attention spans in any way. But whenever you put those two pieces together, it sounds good enough to really spread itself throughout the internet, and has ended up in a lot of presentations and decks. So the truth is this: our attention spans are just fine. In a world of 3-hour podcasts that are downloaded by 30 million people, in a world of binge watching, where you watch 6 episodes straight of Stranger Things without a thought. In a world where, when I was a kid, movies were not anywhere past an hour and a half, and now the most popular movie of the summer, the new Avengers, is just under 3 hours. I don't believe we're in a place where our attention spans are shrinking for content that we want to spend time with. I do believe we're in a world where we will spend less and less time with something that we didn't choose to spend time with. I can totally see that 30-second commercials to 15-second commercials to now 6-second commercials, and in the future 3 and 1 second pieces of advertising will happen because we no longer wish to spend that time and trade that time for something that we want to see because we don't feel that we need to. I do believe that's going to go down and continue to go down. So, with that being said, the answer is to stop building the thing that interrupts. Stop building the pieces of content and the advertising that interrupts people, and start really concentrating as content marketers on the things that people want to spend time with, on the things that will impact, the things that will speak to them. And we have a lot of competition. So we really need to start upping that game. But what we need to stop doing immediately is dumbing down our consumer, and dumbing down how we perceive them and their beautiful noggins and brains. So, goldfish, attention span, don't use it. Total bullshit. Uh, let's start making stuff that people want to pay attention for, because no other time in the world has it been better and more apt for people to pay attention for things that they love. So let's make things that people love. Let's make less of things that people don't love. And with that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me for day 6.